Okay, I think we can start. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. Welcome to Humber Virtual Open House to Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology. So my name is Jonathan Kim. I'm the Associate Dean of Information and Communications Technology Program, and I will present the programs within the Information and Communications Technology cluster. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge. Next slide, please. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that Humber College is located within the traditional and treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit, known as Adobigok, the place of elders in Mississauga language. The region is uniquely situated along the Humber River watershed, which historically provided an integral connection for Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wyandot peoples between the Ontario Lakeshore and the Lake Simcoe Georgian Bay regions. Now home to people of numerous nations, Adobigok continues to provide a vital source of interconnection for all. Next slide. Today is an opportunity for you to learn more about programs in the Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology, particularly in the Information and Communications Technology cluster. You can meet people from Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology, or the program coordinators are here with us. So they are available to answer your questions, as well as we have people from many departments, student services, admission department, student financial aid services, and the co-op, and all these people are here to answer your questions. So this is an opportunity for you to ask any questions and get your questions answered. And if you have any questions, you can raise your hand, or you can put your question on the chat, live chat, Q&A. So we will be able to answer your questions. Next. Let me talk a little bit about Humber College first. Humber College is the largest college in Canada. We have more than 33,000 full-time students and more than 200 full-time programs. We have a strong alumni community, more than 200,000 alumni, and 95% of our alumni, Humber graduates, recommend Humber to other students and peers. And 95% of our programs have the work placement opportunities, and 93% of our employers are very happy and satisfactory with our graduate and their skills and knowledge. Humber is a global leader in polytechnic education. What that means is that we are very good at and we are very experienced in delivering career-focused programs and industry demanding skills and knowledge based on project-based learning so that we can prepare you for the job market. Next slide. So I will be talking about the programs within the Information and Communications Technology cluster. And again, my name is Jonathan Kim. I'm the Associate Dean of Information and Communications Technology, and my email address is on the slide. So if you have any questions, you can always contact me and send me an email. Next slide, please. So first, let me talk about diploma and advanced diploma programs. The first one is Computer System Technician Program, IT Infrastructure and Services. It's a 2-year diploma. And Computer Programming Diploma is 2-year diploma program. And Computer Programming and Analysis, it's a 3-year advanced diploma program. And all these programs have optional co-op. So you can alternate your study and work in the industry. Next slide, please. First one is a Computer System Technician program. It's a 2-year, 4 academic semester and it has one co-op term and co-op term after semester 3. In this program, you will study courses such as network technologies, hypervisors, network administration, Windows servers, cloud infrastructure, wireless networks, and so on and so forth. And after you graduate, you will have a career as IT support technician, computer network technician, Windows server technician, system administrator, network administrator, and etc. And Dr. Mohammed Khan is our program coordinator, and here he is with us today. And his contact information is on the slide, so you can send him an email and ask any questions today. Next slide, please. And next one is a computer programming diploma. It is again 2-year 4 academic semester program. It has one co-op term and co-op term after semester 3. You will be studying courses such as database, web programming and design, object-oriented programming, front-end programming, data structure and algorithms, high-level programming languages such as Python, and mobile programming. And after you graduate, you will have careers as a computer programmer, software developer, web developer, application developer, mobile app developer, and software testing technician. And program coordinator is Dr. Yasmin Fanayan, and she is with us, and her contact information is on the slide. Next program is a computer programming and analysis. This is advanced diploma program. It is 3-year 6 academic semesters, and it has 3 co-op terms. And the first co-op term starts after semester 3. This program shares the semester 1 to 4 with the computer programming diploma program that I just described. But in semesters 5 and 6, in the 3rd year, you will have elective courses such as open source programming, cloud computing, network security, artificial intelligence, big data, data security, data analytics, and machine learning. Much more courses and to teach skills and knowledge, which is very demanding in industry. And after you graduate, you can have careers in software analyst, system analyst, business system analyst, software designer, mobile app developer, database designer, and so on and so forth. And the program coordinator is, again, Dr. Yasmin Fanayan. So you can contact her for any questions. We offer well-equipped labs and modern equipment to support these programs. And we have great facilities, space for students to learn and collaborate with others. The next slide, please. And we have a data center, our own data center, donated by Cisco. And we have a network lab and computer lab for you to learn very practical hands-on training. Next slide. So we offer expert faculty. We have many faculties who are working full-time working professionals in their industry field, so they can teach most up-to-date technology and what is happening in industry in the classrooms. And we have a very strong industry connections, and we are very good at, Humber is very good at hands-on practical training, project-based learning, and industry relevant and career-focused programs. And we have co-op programs and work placement for all these diploma and advanced diploma programs. Next slide. In your final year, final semester, there will be a capstone project. What that means is that you will be able to conduct a project in a team of students working with your faculty to showcase all the skills and knowledge that you learned in your program. And all this capstone project will have industry partners so that you will do the project, which is very relevant in industry. And we will have the showcase event. These pictures are from pre-COVID years, but hopefully by the time you graduate, we will be able to go back and have the showcase in person on-campus event to invite many industry partners and your peer students, as well as your community leaders, to be able to come and take a look at what you have done and what you have learned in your programs and all the showcase of your project. So this is a very exciting event that we are looking forward to have when we go back to the campus. Next slide. And we have also many student activities, women in engineering and technology, student clubs and activities, applied research and capstone project with industry, co-op placement, and AWS Deep Racer Student Club. And we have IEEE student branch activities on for you to participate. Next slide. We support women in technology, awards and scholarships, pathways to degree programs. So after you finish your diploma and advanced diploma program, if you want to further your study to get a degree, we have pathways for you to continue your study. And we have student clubs activities. And also Humber is very active in participating Skills Ontario competition. So we have very many activities for you to participate. Next slide. And we are also proud of a Barra Center for Technology Innovation. This is a 5-story, 93,000 square feet building. This is for home to applied research and capstone project and collaborating space with the industry partners. This is 93,000 square feet, 5-story building, but there is no classrooms or labs. All the building is dedicated for collaboration with the industry partners to do the applied research and capstone project. And it is a very busy building. It's very difficult to get a room but you will have an opportunity to work in this building in collaboration with the industry partners. Next slide. So next, I want to talk about the Bachelor of Engineering in Information Systems. But before we continue, are there any questions about the diploma programs and advanced diploma programs? Are there any questions on the chat?
Yes, there is one question in the chat.
Okay,
it's when do classes usually start? The fall semester does start Tuesday, September 6, 2022. I don't know if anyone wants to expand on that, or maybe your question, there was more to the question.
Okay, yeah, so the fall semester starts Tuesday, September 6th, that's correct. The Monday, September 5th is the Labor Day holiday. So fall semester will start Tuesday, September 6th, that's correct. I'm not sure that was a question or a comment, but anyway. All right. So any other questions?
That's all for now.
Okay, great, thank you. So whenever you have time, you can put your question on the chat. Then Sylvia, who is monitoring the chat, who can ask the questions on your behalf. Okay, now I will continue with a Bachelor of Engineering in Information Systems Engineering. So Faculty of Applied Science and Technology at Humber offers engineering degree programs, and Information Systems Engineering is one of them. Next slide. So Bachelor of Engineering in Information Systems Engineering is a 4-year engineering degree program. And first year is common to all 3 engineering degrees. So Humber has 3 engineering degree programs. The one that I'm talking about is Information Systems Engineering, and the other 2 are engineering degree on mechatronics, and the other one is the engineering degree in built environment. That is more of a civil engineering and architecture technology engineering program. So first year is common to all 3 engineering degree, and as you go up to the second year, you will choose your discipline. And it has the co-op. It is mandatory co-op program 12-month mandatory co-op after year 3. And this engineering degree is designed to meet the requirements of the accreditation by Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board. So it is very high standard, and to satisfy the Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board, it takes a lot of effort and very high standard in curriculum and the way that we deliver the courses. And also graduates are eligible to be licensed as a professional engineer. So what
Sorry
that
to
means...
we do have some more questions for the diploma program. Do you mind taking them now?
Maybe at the end, Sylvia?
At the end, no problem.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for keep asking the questions. We will answer your questions at the end. So the accreditation by Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board and eligibility for PEng, what that means is that as a graduate of a Humber engineering program, you are no different from whether you are a graduate of a University of Toronto engineering program or the Humber engineering degree program. So there is no difference as an engineer to work as an engineer. So the Humber engineering degree program meet all these requirements and standards. Next slide, please. So you may ask, why should I study engineering at Humber College, not the universities? So that's a very good question, and I can answer the questions in many different ways. But let me answer in these 4 points. The first one is because we were able to develop the new engineering degree programs from scratch, we were able to design a very unique engineering degree program, and we based on the CDIO initiative. CDIO stands for Conceive, Design, Implement, and Operate for project-based learning. CDIO initiative is not Humber's initiative. It's an initiative of many good engineering schools in United States and Canada and Europe. To make the engineering curriculum more hands-on practical training based on the project-based learning, because they realize that current engineering education in many traditional universities too much analytical and theoretical based learning and very little training on hands-on practical trainings. So this CDIO initiative is just to address that point, and we were able to design our engineering degree programs for much more project-based learning and the hands-on practical training. And also, we had a very good opportunity to develop a new curriculum to meet the rapidly changing industry demands. Technology is evolving all the time, and engineering is merging. Different fields of engineering are merging together, fused together to come up with a new engineering field. So traditional engineering fields offered by the many universities cannot keep up with the new and the emerging technologies in industry. That's why we felt and we designed the new engineering programs to meet the rapidly changing industry demands. And Humber College degree programs may be an alternative option in highly competitive engineering education. And Humber is the largest college in Canada and global leader in polytechnic education. We are very experienced and we have a long history of a successful delivery of project-based learning and hands-on practical training. So these are some of the reasons why you may want to consider the Humber College for your engineering degree programs. Next slide. So what is information systems engineering? You may heard about traditional engineering fields such as computer engineering or software engineering in universities and traditional engineering programs. However, we feel that these traditional engineering fields, such as computer engineering, software engineering, cannot keep up with rapidly changing and evolving and converging new technologies such as cloud computing, Internet of Things, and mobile communications and cybersecurity. So we considered all this emerging field, and we come up with a new engineering field called information systems engineering. And in our curriculum, we cover all this rapidly changing and emerging technologies. So you may find some very unique courses in our program that you may not find in other universities and the programs. Next slide, please. After you graduate, career options, software developers, software engineers, embedded system designers, IoT system designers, IoT product developers, as well as a network designers, cybersecurity specialists, security engineers, and very many, and all these fields are very demanded in industry, and industry experience a very shortage in these jobs. Next slide, please. So what kind of courses are you going to take in engineering degree program? So as I said, year one are common to other engineering field. So in first year, you will cover foundational courses such as Calculus 1, 2, Linear Algebra, Physics 1 and 2, Introduction to Engineering and Engineering Design, Introduction to Programming, but not just the theoretical courses. As we, from semester 1, we have a project-based learning. So engineering, Introduction to Engineering will have a very much hands-on design concept. So we like to teach you system approach to design and problem solving and the hands-on experience from semester 1. As you go into year 2, we lay down the foundation for information systems engineering. So we cover courses such as discrete mathematics, digital systems, operating systems, electronic circuits, objective programming, embedded systems, communications engineering, database, and data structure and algorithms. Next slide, please. And then as you go into the third year, you will be divided into two specializations. One specialization is data network and security, and the other one is the Internet of Things specialization. So the courses that you will be taking, all of you will take the courses in black, Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, Computer Architecture, Virtual Platform Technology, Wireless Systems, and Cooperation. But if you are in data network and security specialization, you will take blue courses, data security, computer forensic, intrusion detection and prevention, and network modeling. If you are in IoT, Internet of Things specialization, then you will take IoT systems 1 and 2, sensor networks, real-time embedded system. Then after year 3, you will go into mandatory co-op terms, 12-month mandatory co-op terms. And then you will come back from co-op to study in year 4. And the courses, common courses are capstone project, user experience design, digital signal processing, and emerging technology. And again, if you are in data network and security specialization, you will take courses such as platform infrastructure, cryptography, and cybersecurity. If you are in Internet of Things specialization, you will take machine learning, data analytics, and machine learnings are listed twice, but specialized courses in Internet of Things. Okay, next slide, please. And we also have the mandatory co-op. So at this point, I'd like to invite Janice Wazik, the manager of Work Integrated Learning and the Work Placement Office, to explain more about the co-op program. Jen?
Hi, thank you, Jonathan, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning to learn more about these programs. Many of our new students already are a little bit familiar with co-op, so you know that it's an opportunity really to work in your field in industry prior to graduating. And between building your resume with work experience and meeting people in your field, which helps you develop a network or build references, all these factors together help our students become more career ready, which contributes to their success as graduates. And we realize that for many students, they are entering maybe their field for the first time. It's their first job in the field, or they don't have a network. And so we provide a lot of services and resources to support them, as we'll see on the next slide. Please, Tina. Thank you. We, again, to support our students, we know that you're looking for support from us from the school. I have a team of dedicated advisors who not only work with students to develop your resumes and cover letters and how to use social media to help you in your job search, but we also have another group of people who just work with industry to bring job leads to you. So between the job search workshops and the job leads that we bring to students in our career board, many students are successful in finding jobs in their field. We also encourage students to pursue their own interests and find their own jobs. And so all these services together, from the workshops to even personalized job search coaching and our career fairs, contribute to that. Many students will say that the co-op piece is one of the highlights of their program. It is a new situation that students are often moved into. They're working in a field where they've never worked before. They're meeting new people in their profession, which is also a stretch goal. So many students come back and say they found out what they were capable of, and that was one of the most important things they learned from this co-op experience, in addition to the practical skills that they develop. And if I may just mention one point, Jonathan, to add about scholarships and bursaries, because you brought that up. While many scholarships focus on grades, many also are there to provide just financial support, and some awards also focus on your activities outside of the classroom, such as your involvement in extracurricular clubs or things in high school, or involvement in your local community, because we recognize that the workers of the future are going to be more successful if they show engagement and leadership in these different areas. And since Humber is a diverse community, we also have awards that or scholarships that support women, for example, Indigenous people and other underrepresented groups to enroll in our program. So I will place some information about our co-op programs and links to what the co-op program looks like for all the different programs, and our contact information as well. Any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us about our co-op initiative. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jen. Today, we are having a virtual open house, but if you are interested in coming to campus and take a tour of our labs and physical buildings and your classrooms, we have planned Experience Humber on Saturday, June 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can come to campus and take a tour of our lab facilities and your classrooms and buildings. So I welcome you, and you can go to our Humber website to register, and then you can just come to campus and take a tour. Next slide. So that will be the end of my presentation, and the contact information is on the slide, my contact information, as well as Yasmin's and Mohammed, program coordinators' contact information. So you can reach us anytime, today or any other day, if you have questions about your program and degree program or diploma and advanced diploma program. So thank you, and that's the end of my presentation. Now we can answer some of the questions. Sylvia?
Yes, we do have a few questions in the chat.
Sure.
So the first one here is, will the programs be fully on campus?
So that's the plan for the fall 2022. Most of your courses, if not all your courses, will be delivered on campus in-person classes. Especially your
Okay.
courses, your program has a hands-on practical training, so it is very important for you to participate in-person training sessions. Okay.
Okay, so the next question is, this one is back for the diploma program. So could one start in the second year of the computer programming program and then transition to the third year one?
Of course. As I said, the 2-year computer programming diploma and the 3-year advanced diploma share the exactly same curriculum for first 2 years while you are taking computer programming. And if you want to, you can transfer to a 3-year advanced diploma program.
Okay. We have another one here. It's, can we complete this one's for the degree program. Can we complete the bachelor's degree program less than 4 years?
That will be very difficult because we have 4-year, 8-semester program, but as also we have mandatory 12-month co-op programs. So in fact, if you want to complete the degree program, it will take about 5 years to complete. And I don't know exactly what you mean by you can finish less than 4 years, but it will be very challenging and difficult. If you have specific questions and about your situation, you can send me an email, then we can talk about it.
Okay, so then the next one is for the co-op, but I'll just read it out loud, but I believe it was answered. Are co-op options available in the IT program? If so, what year would they start? And I noticed here that Jan mentioned co-op varies from program to program, and they ask the anonymous person that posted the question, what program are you interested in? We're still waiting to see the response, but yeah, it's the programs, the co-op varies from program to program, as Jan.
Yes, and if we had a few minutes.
And the next question.
Oh, sorry, Sylvia. If we had a few minutes, I can answer that. In the diploma programs, computer systems technician or computer programming, the co-op work term is optional. So the students enroll in the program. You won't see the co-op option when you enroll. You enroll in the academic program, and then in year 1, you will have an opportunity to learn more about the co-op program and the process to apply. In the degree program, the co-op piece is mandatory, so you will be enrolling into a program which has co-op in it already, and so that you don't have to apply to be part of co-op, but it is a mandatory requirement to graduate in the case of the degree. And that's the short answer to that question.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
The next question is, what are the course prerequisites? Once again, we'll need to know what program you're referring to in order to answer what the prerequisites for the courses are. You're more than welcome to post it in the chat and I will read it out loud. The next question after that is, do you have a list of companies of co-op opportunities within the IT diploma program?
I guess
yes, we are working with many different companies. So Jan's office, the work placement office, is working with, we have a large pool of industry partners to give us the co-op opportunities. Specific some of those examples, maybe Jen, maybe you can give us a couple of examples.
Yes, for sure. I mean, our computer systems technician students work in every industry that requires, especially at the co-op level, help desk support, technical analysts. Every company needs people in the IT field to provide general services to users. In our programming areas, we typically work with the banking industry, financial services. We have worked with manufacturers and vendors of equipment and software solution providers. So the range of companies we work with is quite deep. And as Jonathan mentioned at the beginning, the Information and Communications Technology cluster is only one of 4 within our Faculty of Applied Sciences and Technology. So we also work extensively in manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, and the built environment. So the degree opportunities for the Internet of Things and the applications across a number of different industry sectors only continues to expand, especially as industries become more integrated. So industries are not separated anymore. IT is a major part of manufacturing, for example, and building systems automation, and all these different clusters are all interlinked.
Thank you.
I did get one more question, but it's related to the previous question where it was, what are the course prerequisites? So the question is, what are the course prerequisites for the information technology program?
Okay, so to get into the program, there is admission requirements. From your high school graduate, there are requirements for math and physics requirement, and so you can refer to our program webpage for admission requirements. In terms of prerequisite, the first semester courses do not have any prerequisites as long as you meet the admission requirements. But after the semester 1, there are prerequisites for each course. So that prerequisite is designed to make sure that before you take a course, you have enough knowledge to be successful in taking the courses. So I'm not 100% sure what you are referring to prerequisite, whether you are referring to admission requirement or the prerequisite of each course.
Well, if the question comes up again, I'll ask it then. So moving on, another question is, how much does it cost for the 4 years of the bachelor program?
Okay, the fees information is on our program webpage. I cannot remember exactly, but you can refer to our program webpage, and the program webpage mentions the exact fee. If there is any people from the fee department can also answer this question.
And I can also, in a few minutes, just post the link to the program page as well.
Okay,
so
great.
We will get you that answer. Moving on, I have a question here that asks, can you advise on the academic upgrading process if an applicant doesn't currently meet the prerequisites for a particular program?
Hi, Jonathan. It's Karina from the admissions office. Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Karina. Thank you for coming.
You're very welcome. And to answer that question, can you advise on the academic upgrading? So if you're currently in high school, you should be able to take these courses if you go back to your guidance counselor and identify what you are missing. Now, if you've already gone beyond high school, we do recommend that you go back to what we call the ILC, which is independent learning. You can register for the courses that you're missing. Now, from my understanding, the ILC is an online program. So if you're not comfortable navigating and you don't have the tech savvy, then I would go back to maybe an adult school to take the courses. But a lot of the applicants that are missing the requirements do take these courses online. Unfortunately, Humber does not provide, and we do not offer U-level courses at Humber. So go back to high school or take it through ILC.
Thank you. Thank you, Karina, for the information.
So Jonathan, there's a question in there that maybe you and I can both tackle. It goes back a bit, Sylvia, if you don't mind. It was, can we complete the bachelor degree in less than 4 years? So maybe I could turn the academic piece over to you, but just to let students know that the 12-month co-op work term occurs after year 3. So if you were to take the 4-year bachelor degree academically, there is that you will be at Humber for 5 years in total, because that one co-op year is after year 3, but before you can start year 4.
Thank you, Jen.
But I don't know about the other requirements if there's an opportunity to enter the program at another or higher up into the academic year.
It is an engineering degree program is a very demanding program. So the courses are designed to give you enough engineering background. So it will be very challenging to complete academic semesters in less than 4 years. On top of that, as Jen mentioned, there is a mandatory co-op placement requirement. So that considering all these factors, it will be very challenging and difficult to finish less than 4 years.
Now, I have a good question here from Anonymous. Why should I go to Humber instead of Seneca or Centennial College?
Okay, that's a very good question. I'm not sure which program you are interested in, but Humber has a long history of polytechnic program delivery. As I mentioned, a very successful history of project-based learning and practical training. And we are constantly working with our industry partners to upgrade and revise our curriculum to make sure that our courses and programs are industry relevant so that we can prepare our graduates very well for the job market. So we do that all the time, and we are very much keen to what's happening in industry. And we are constantly developing a new program. We just launched a new program in cloud computing, and also soon we will offer the programs in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we are constantly evolving and constantly revising and updating our programs. I hope I answered your question. Okay, are there any more questions?
Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. There is one more here.
Okay.
I have, do any colleges or university admit diploma graduates to MA programs after gaining some work experience?
Do any colleges or universities admit diploma graduate to MA programs after gaining some work experience? MA programs, I believe you are referring to master's program. So to be able to be eligible to master's program, you need to have a degree. So engineering degree will be a good, so Humber engineering degree graduate can go into any master's program offered by any universities. So the degree program graduate, yes, they are eligible and they can move on to master's program offered by any universities. Masters, yes. For master's program, you need a degree, and the Humber graduate from Humber engineering degree program, you will be able to continue your study in any master's program offered by any universities.
Okay, thank you. I have another comment here. It says computer programming and analyst. I'm not too sure which question that one's relating to. If you, Anonymous, if you want to expand on that, that would be great. But other than that, I don't think I have another question. Those are all for now.
Just to elaborate a little more, on the question why I should go to Humber instead of Seneca and Centennial, I just want to add one more item. That is, Humber is the largest college in Canada. What it means is that we offer a wide range of programs. So if you come to Humber and study, and you may find, if you find that the choice of program was not right for you, you can always look around and what Humber can offer, Humber offers, and you can choose other programs or the better programs to meet. Or when you complete your program, and you can always look into the options to continue your study within different programs or degree programs or graduate certificate programs. So Humber, that's another advantage of coming to Humber. Humber is the largest college, and we have many different and good programs to offer for your consideration.
Perfect.
All right.
One more comment.
Sure.
By degree, do we mean diploma or B, a bachelor's in engineering?
When I say degree program, it's a 4-year degree program, Bachelor of Engineering degree program. Yes, diploma is, with a diploma, you cannot get into master's programs.
Okay. I have a few more comments here, but like I said, they're a little bit from, I guess, previous comments that were mentioned in the slides. I have one that says it relates to the Seneca and Centennial College. I believe that was more when you were just telling the students why they should choose Humber over Seneca and Centennial. So I think that's what we have so far.
Okay, great. So I guess that will conclude today's session. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining us this morning. I hope this session was useful and helpful for you to make a choice, make your decision. And I hope that I can see you and meet you on campus in the fall. So thank you everyone.